going on, everyone? Hope everyone's having a good day. Welcome back to the NCRC channel, and another special one for you today. I know I had that video on my Savage last week, but wanted to show you something that I've been looking forward to for a long time, and that is an Xmods starter kit. So, as you can see, this is the 65 Ford Mustang. This is a Generation 1. And kind of flip it up so you can see it. You have the chassis sitting in the middle, wheels and tires come unassembled, sit on top, and then you have the body on the left side and the controller on the right side. And then on the back, which was really cool, they gave you like this little it was a different magazine for whatever car you got, but Muscle Cars got the Hot Rod magazine. They have the Camaro as well. I have that one too. And then they have like a little description on here, which is really interesting to read and kind of go through. And these, I gotta say, were pretty much, look at that, $50 back in 2003, which is about $80 now. But man, these were like the coolest things back in the day. And this is what got me into RC, are these Xmods, and I already did a video actually a few months ago maybe on my actual Mustang Xmod that I have, that I still have from back when I was a kid. And basically I always wanted to have a new in-box kit just because it just takes me back to that time. And as you can tell, if you're familiar with Xmods, some of you might not be, but basically, this is obviously the case, the plastic case, and then it has this wrap on it. And on top, kind of hard to tell, but there's some plastic here that has not been opened. The tape is still on there. And there's also this tape on the sides too. So you know for sure this one is, again, just like it was in 2003. And these are just really cool because they look just like that. So you get the car. The wheels and tires, are pretty much, just like how it looks in the picture. Obviously, the other ones are sitting right under the Xmods logo there. The body's a really nice blue, and then all the it comes slightly unassembled. You have to put the front and rear bumper on, and the mirrors. And I think maybe the side skirts, I can't really tell. Yeah, I think you do have to put the side skirts on. But these were cool because they were pretty cheap. I mean, fairly cheap at least. And you got everything in one little piece here, as you can see. They run on AA batteries, which are obviously still all over the place. And they're always going to be all over the place. And then the remote was actually proportional, so you had full proportional steering. I mean, it's not as good as like a hobby grade, but it was pretty close. It was, back in the day, I didn't know any better, and it was great. And it's really cool because, like it said on the back, you can switch the wheel to the left side. So if you're left-handed, you can drive. They run on crystals, so they have different frequencies. That's actually a motor kit that came with this. I'm just using it to prop this up, but. So this one's frequency 3, 27 megahertz. Yeah, so you can tell these are old, obviously, but yeah, I mean, you could, it says it right here, 2-wheel drive. They had 4-wheel drive available, proportional steering, realistic body, and everything, which is super true. They look awesome. And then you could change out all these parts. I mean, you could have new wheels, new shocks, new motors, which I have obviously over here. I'll show you that in a second. They had body kits. You go mild or wild. Like this Mustang has, I think it's some of the wild parts on there. This Camaro's got the hood scoop, hood, and everything. And I think a different front end as well. So, and different wheels, and yeah, just everything for these cars. And then I'll go over the motor kit just since I have it here. Why not? Basically, this was what you could get for this for the stage or the Gen 1 cars. You had 4 motors. One was circuit, drag, top speed, and what was the other one? Let's see. Whoops. So it says it right here. So there was drift, drag, road race, and yeah, top speed. And so really all the motors are the same. It's just it's just different pinion gears apparently on there. But actually you can't take them off, so you do have to use whatever motor that is. But all these gears, I believe, have the same teeth, or excuse me, tooth count on there. But yeah, you just drop these in, plug and play. And they were just fun because they were super customizable. They were small. They, like I said, they were cheap, relatively cheap. And they looked amazing. I mean, these, I think minis, these were definitely out then, but these were so much cheaper. They were just at RadioShack. I mean, look at that. Fueled by RadioShack. Absolute classic. And again, yeah, still has the tape on there, which is cool. So I'm not going to open this, obviously. It's never been opened. I'm not going to ruin that. But I just wanted to share this with you guys. This is how they came, and this is what got me into cars. I mean, how could it not, really? You get everything here. You can customize it to your heart's desire, basically. You could race them with your friends as long as they had different crystals. And it was just super cool because they had, you go to RadioShack, they had like this whole wall of parts, and then you get the magazine obviously with it, which just makes it more immersive. I feel like it makes it feel like more of a little RC car community, which was really cool. And I like how the magazines were. I'll flip it over so you can see it again, but I just like how they were kind of scaled down, and they were licensed. I mean, Hot Rod magazine, like how cool is that, And it just looked just like a real magazine, like make your Xmods faster, how to modify your Corvette, Camaro versus Mustang, like all the classic stuff, which just made it really neat. So I'm really happy to have this. I definitely paid way over $50 to get this because it's, if you go on eBay or Facebook Marketplace, which is actually where I found this guy, they're obviously all these years later very hard to find in this condition, never opened. So I definitely paid a premium for it, but to me personally it's worth it. I mean, this is what got me into everything that's on my shelves over there, and more into slot cars, just cars in general, real cars and trucks and everything. So this is what started it for me. I think it started it for a lot of people, and there's still a huge huge following with these Facebook groups, all that good stuff, and just a great community and really great pieces. I really like the first generation cars more, probably nostalgia, but I don't know, they just seemed a little more moddable, a little more, I don't know if they were more durable. I'm sure the second gens were more durable, but they were just, I don't know, I guess they were just the first ones out, and they were so cool. The bodies clip on with kind of like the new Traxxas cars work, actually, but they slide into a little kind of pin on the front, and they snap in the back. And then on the underside of the chassis, you can actually lock the body, so when you grab it, it doesn't fall off or whatever. So anyway, it's already a 8.5 minute video here. I wanted to make this a little shorter, but just wanted to showcase this. Again, anyone that's out there, if you have Xmods, please let me know. Let me know what your favorite one was and what kind of memories you have with them, because they were really great cars. It was just a great time, great time to be a kid, I guess, or even an adult. And, these things were fun for everybody. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm not going to review this, obviously, because it's going to stay in the box. I'm just going to display this somewhere, but I'll take my other ones out and do some stuff with those in the near future here. So right now they're all in storage, but yeah, great setup, and really glad to have this in my collection. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.